Oh, you must flow like water. Yeah.
Don't be so proud of your technological toys.
Okay.
Join me and we will co-host this show together.
No, I'll never join you.
You will join me later.
Oh, okay.
Dance like the moves that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
And now, your host who has fully embraced the dark side of the Force, Jason Suel!
Yeah, folks, welcome later with Jason Suel, entertainment television with heart.
Entertainment television with toys.
We've got so much memorabilia on the set today. I'm so nervous that something's gonna tip over.
Yeah, because they're collectibles. Be careful, Jason. There's mint in the box.
What character is that you're doing?
I've wasted my life guy. Yeah.
That's exactly who that is. So this show is packed with awesome content. We've got filmmaker Mike Day joining us on the show. Mike, filmmaker in the area, he's doing a lot on the scene with Day Vision Films, so he's gonna chat with us. And Mike is also providing the music video content for us today, so I can't wait to see what that's like a little bit later in the show. Yeah, he's got his fingers in everything, very talented young man. And then down there at our chef's table, we are happy to welcome back to Later with Jason Suel, Chef Erin Rowe. What are we gonna be putting together down there at the chef's table, Erin?
Well, I gathered up some Ozark strawberries for you, considering, the season, and we're gonna top that with a balsamic glaze. Perfect for movie night.
Movie night.
Favorite.
Yes, if you're catching on, we got a theme to this one. So we're gonna send it right now to our buddy Chase Goforth, who has an exclusive look at the top 5 fictional foods that appear in movies that make his tummy rumble. Stick around for that, and then we've got all the other things we talked about happening later.
Ever watch a movie and see something on screen that makes your stomach growl? Me too. Obviously, I'm a fan of food as well as movies. And this is my list of top 5 fictional foods from movies that I want to eat. Number 5, a Wonka bar. There's a lot to crave from Mr. Wonka's chocolate factory, but you can keep your gobstoppers and your fizzy lifting drinks. I'll keep it simple. Give me a nice, plain chocolate bar from the world's greatest candy maker. Straight from the river of chocolate that fat kid probably drowned in to my mouth.
Don't just stand there, do something!
Help. Police. Murder.
Smooth, sweet chocolate that OSHA would never approve of. Might even luck into a golden ticket. Number 4, Cup o' Pizza. Steve Martin's The Jerk has some ingenious inventions in it, but none I want to get my hands on more than this cheesy delight.
That was really good pizza.
Oh, this is the best pizza in a cup ever. This guy's unbelievable. He ran the old cup of pizza guy out of business.
I love things like lasagna soup, so this one's a no-brainer for me. Bring me a big steaming mug right away. Number 3, Courtesan au chocolat. In Grand Budapest Hotel, there's a pastry shop that makes this treat that's so pretty, people hate to even slice it. Pastry puffs filled with chocolate custard cream and decorated with a luxurious icing. I want 3 of them. And, translated to English, the name means chocolate prostitute. It's my kind of dessert. Number 2, Moloko. Let's wash that down with a glass of Moloko Plus. the milk-based beverage from A Clockwork Orange. Alex and his gang visit the milk bar, where Moloko is dispensed from anatomically correct statuary. Moloko is milk-based, but the plus added is a customized mix of narcotics and hallucinogens for a little kick. Number 1, Big Kahuna Burger.
Big Kahuna Burger. That's that Hawaiian burger joint. I hear they got some tasty burgers. I ain't never had one myself. How are they?
They're good.
Seen most prominently in Pulp Fiction, this Hawaiian burger joint populates the Tarantino film universe, popping up in other movies as well. The burger has teriyaki and pineapple on it, which I love on a burger. I know there's a pop culture war about whether or not pineapple belongs on pizza, but where are we at on burgers?
Sam's Furniture doing good. Shine a spotlight on your neighborhood.
Well, we are here at Sam's Furniture, and we've got Jenny Sori from Hub of Hope. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Oh, thanks for having me, and thank you to Sam's for providing the opportunity.
Man, we love it here. They always set us up so nice. They put us on a really comfy couch
Very
today.
comfy, very
Yeah,
comfy.
Very comfy. Tell us about the work Hub of Hope does in our community.
I would love to. So we are a nonprofit based here in Northwest Arkansas. We work to bring healing and opportunities to victims of human trafficking, and we provide prevention and education to the community. So we do that in a variety of ways. We do a lot of awareness and education events where we teach the public to recognize the markers and identifiers of human trafficking. And then we also do lots of outreaches. Our hope is to come in contact with survivors, many who don't even know that they're a victim of a crime, and help them move from that place of entrapment, enslavement, exploitation into a life of freedom and restoration and healing.
Well, say I wanted to get involved. How would I do it?
Hey, we love volunteers. In fact, at this time, we are an all-volunteer organization. And so you could reach us on hubofhope.org, and we're also on social media at Hub of Hope NWA.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jenny. We
Thanks for
appreciate
having
you.
me. Boom. Hey.
Ooh.
Come on.
Welcome back, folks. Filmmaker Mike Day joining us on set. And I say filmmaker, but you're really so much more than that. You're a creative individual. You got a lot going on.
Yes, a lot is going on, and I'm so blessed to be, in this situation. We wrapped up Focus last year.
Yeah.
Now we're trying to do a YouTube series.
Right.
We're trying to do another short film. I'm working on a music album, just everything on top of, being recently married and now got a beautiful son.
You have such a full life, it sounds like.
Yes.
So let's walk it back for a second. Like, where does your passion come from? Why did you want to get into making short films, making movies, YouTube series? Where did that passion come from?
So believe it or not, this face wanted to be a sports reporter when he found out that he was too lazy to play sports.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, so
did you go to school for journalism?
Did I go to school for journalism? I did.
There you go.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got eventually tired of it, and then
Right.
took a class that required us to take PSAs and commercial courses.
Sure.
And I fell in love with that, and after that,
Boom, that's your track.
yeah, that
right?
was the track.
See, sometimes maybe getting that disappointment of losing a spot on the basketball team isn't as bad.
It actually worked out, because while I did love for basketball, it actually made more room for people who put the hours in.
Yeah.
I was just talented enough to be, my dad's child, to pick up a ball and keep it going. So,
yeah. That's interesting. Bo, have you ever been cut from a sports team or anything like that?
All of them.
Makes sense, and that's why you are where you are today.
Of course, when life hands you lemons, do something else.
Absolutely.
That's what I've heard. So let's talk about this movie, Focus, that you've recently wrapped up. You've had a few screenings of it already. It's out. Tell us about it.
So Focus is everything. Focus is my baby. And
Yeah.
so, of course, a familiar face is in it.
I do appear in that film. Yes, it's great.
yes.
I loved being a part of it. I loved the team and what you did, and for people who have seen the movie might not know, the behind the scenes team is so crucial, and everybody had such positivity around this project.
Yes, and because of that, we did focus. We were able to, shoot it in 5 days. Over the course of 2 or 3 months, had an amazing director of photography. He knew exactly what to do, had an amazing editors behind the scene, and so it came together so naturally. And so now we're in the film festival season, hoping to get it looked at out of state, in state, and just have that conversation going.
Talk about the theme of the movie and sort of like give us a little bit of a tease of the plot and what's it about.
Okay, so the movie is about equal pay, specifically for women. And then if we're going deeper into it, specifically for African American women. So African American women make about 61% of a white male's dollar. And so I just wanted to address the issue, but kind of make it funny and
shine a little light on it.
Yeah, shine a little light on it, focus on the issue at hand, but make it funny, and I really think we did that.
What else do you have? You mentioned a YouTube series. You mentioned some other things on the horizon.
Yes, so as of now, as it stands, I just got done recording my third album. It's called Everything Is Fine. Focus. Fun fact, it was supposed to be the official soundtrack for the movie.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, but I ended up going in a totally different direction from the film.
So now you need to make like a big music video that is just one long narrative to the album.
I wish I could. You know what? No wishing. That may actually happen. That may actually happen. Thank you for that idea.
Yes, on this set is where great ideas happen sometimes.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea.
Tell me about this YouTube series.
Okay, so this YouTube series, we're hoping to start shooting this summer. Actually, it's called DNA, and it primarily focuses on an incoming transfer who got her bachelor's from somewhere else, and now she's in this totally different environment. And so she joins a club to get with get more information about the school, and
makes sense.
trouble arises like any other time in college, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be very funny.
That sounds awesome.
But very important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bo, do you have any tips? I mean, you've been working in the kind of the movie industry for a while. What advice would you give young filmmakers?
Well, because I was a sound engineer and a boom operator, always get good sound. A lot of young filmmakers, they get so obsessed in the camera world because it's the visual medium. But us sound guys have an old saying. It says, nothing will make your movie look worse than bad sound.
Interesting.
That's actually a tip I got from quite a few people, and so I'm actually happy. Like I said, when we did Focus, everybody had a role, and even the audio engineers, the sound, the boom operators, it was like on point.
Yeah.
You would think they did this like for a living. Like I know that's the goal, but you would think they've been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, thanks for joining us. You got to check out Day Vision. It's out there. You can find them on social media. They're all over the place. And look out for some more screenings of the film Focus. And in this episode of Later with Jason Suel, Mike's got a music video coming at you, so stay around. We got all those things happening later.
Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
I see that trouble comes your way, and it feels like every day. You too vocal, you too black, with degrees that wanna rap, but you are trapped up in the system where your dreams are diminished by your parents' reality of never making it. But they don't mean no harm. I see how the cards were dealt, and they settled for what was in their hands. I understand, but still you rise, cause you see the bigger picture where these crooked so-called cops are not protected by the system. Finding beauty in the struggle, turning weakness into muscle. You broke but never break, always searching for a hustle, cause your baby girl is looking at her father with a smile. You kissing her goodnight, hoping to God that she is proud of the things you overcame. Serving time for doing slang, get the money coming slow, but you can see your daughter grow into a beautiful woman because of you. And over time, know that things will get better, my brother, everything is fine, for real. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, everything's fine, yeah. Everything is fine. Ooh, child, things are gonna get I see that trouble comes your way, and it feels like every day. You pray for better days, cause your night will go astray and away from your dreams. You too focused on the cream. In a funk, cause you can't appreciate the simple things. You hate yourself like Uncle Ruckus, no relation. You wanna live in Woodcrest, but your illustration and frustration has your paintbrush tainted. But your friends are doing well with the same education. Yet your lady in the corner and she praying for your patience. You think she not involved, cause what Instagram is betraying. The money, the cars, the clothes, the women, the glory with no rich mindset. Cause you too busy saying pour me, but the finest lady sitting right there in your home. The nicest whip sitting right in your garage. Your bank account might be short, but it's fine. Stop comparing yours to mine, brother. Everything is fine, for real.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, everything's fine, yeah.
Everything is fine.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, everything's fine, yeah.
Everything is fine.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, everything's fine, yeah. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, everything's fine, yeah.
Old talk cuisine, yet you eat right. It's Erin. It's Erin.
Yes, Chef Erin Rowe joining us here later with Jason Suel down at the chef's table on our movie-themed episode. If you can't tell, we've got it all over the place. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about, it's on your shirt, Ozark Culinary Tours.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So that's my company. I started it last year, and
Okay.
we do walking food tours of our downtown areas in Northwest Arkansas.
Okay.
Celebrating like local entrepreneurs, local chefs. I
Yes.
talk about the history, arts, and culture along the way in a 2.5-hour experience.
Wow.
It's
And
great.
where do you have those set up at the moment? Where are you leading tours?
So right now we just added downtown Rogers, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Downtown Bentonville, and then 8th Street Market.
8th Street Market is
Yeah.
kind of like a city in itself.
It's a little
is.
tour, yeah.
It's
You
a
don't even
little-
have to leave the building.
You don't even. So if the snow's on the ground, we can still tour.
Do a
I
walking
love
tour
that.
inside.
So if people are watching right now and they want to I want to book a culinary tour. How do they do that? How do they get in touch with you?
It's just www.ozarkculinary.tours.com.
.com. Awesome. You can book it there. Now, you've brought some stuff that's great for movie night, you said, and I see
Where are the
strawberries.
Snickers? Where's the
I know.
popcorn? Where's
Yeah.
the Twizzlers? Actually, I hate Twizzlers.
Red vines.
Yeah.
No?
Red vines.
Yeah, all
Well,
right.
I mean, red vines were inspired by the original fruit,
Strawberry, there you go,
so,
yeah.
and it's a little healthier.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah, for sure.
this adds a little sugar, so I think you'll like
I
this.
love.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have fresh Ozark strawberries.
Yeah, we do.
Just picked those for you guys. And
Thank you.
I mean, can you smell how amazing they
Oh
smell?
my gosh, yes.
It smells great.
And
You can put that one in your pocket for later.
Yeah.
There you go.
Later.
Perfect. Later. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
There you are. You're hitting all the high
so
notes.
balsamic reduction,
Yes.
which from
Oh, one of
Modena
my
region of
favorites.
Italy. And so we're just gonna do a little
glaze.
little drizzle.
The chef drizzle is what I call that when it looks all fancy like that.
I'm sorry.
More.
More. Oh my gosh, it's gonna get
more,
crazy.
More.
Oh.
I'm missing it.
And what's the verdict there, messy man?
I love it. You got a little something right there.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. Saving it for later.
This seems like a really simple way and maybe a little more healthy way to enjoy some food while you're at home watching Netflix, watching movies, watching Disney Plus, whatever you're doing. This is great.
Right on.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling like a villain.
So, what's your favorite movie? Just curious. I know it's a hard
That's a
one.
big question.
It's a big question.
Loaded question.
Loaded question.
Yeah.
I always say Philadelphia Story from 1950s.
Oh, yeah,
It's an
I
old
love
black
that
and
one.
white, Captain
Right,
Hepburn.
totally. Yes.
But I also actually really love this one.
Oh, yes.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller.
Matthew
Day
Broderick
Off, man.
at his best.
It's so
Inspired
good.
so many school skipping sessions in my childhood.
Did it? Bo, I have a feeling that maybe you kind of did the same thing. Did you ever skip school?
That movie was based on my life. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, I've actually hopped out of a math class window when the teacher wasn't looking. And met with my friends and we went and I don't know, got into trouble. We stole a Ferrari and went on a parade. It was great.
And did you crash it through the dad of
We
your
were really
friend's
mad at
house?
his dad. We showed him.
Yes.
No, Ferris Bueller's great. It's a classic movie, but Point Break is also a classic. Those came from my DVD show.
You know what I'm really high on right now is Goonies. I rewatched it for the first time in like 10 years the other day, and it is so good.
They're wanting to do a TV series remake of it, and it's bad. That's not a good idea because you cannot recapture that essence. They
That
tried.
classic.
They did a good job, and it was called Stranger Things, but it had to take place in the 80s. It was a magic time for children.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Totally right. But you know something I think that will help you feel better and maybe drop your blood pressure a little bit is
More
these
of this,
strawberries.
yeah.
Yeah, we got to keep trying these. Stick with us, folks. We got more happening later.
It's Erin. It's Erin. Her last name is Rowe. It's Erin.
Yeah, folks, thanks for tuning in Later with Jason Suel. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. Send us an email at laterwithjasonsuel.com. And before we leave this episode, we've got to thank our guests, Mike Day from Day Vision Films.
Of course, Chef Erin Rowe.
That's right. And Chase Goforth from Rock Hill Studios. That's our show. See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Let's eat some strawberry.
And watch the movies.